You lie in bed, screens long since dimmed, yet the afterimage of scrolling lingers like smoke behind your eyelids. The room is never truly dark anymore. A thin electric hum seeps under the door from the hallway. Light someone always leaves burning. Outside, the city exhales in low mechanical sighs. Distant breaks, a neighbor's muffled argument, the periodic sigh of ventilation systems keeping thousands of strangers at precisely the right temperature. You turn over. The sheets feel synthetic against your skin, faintly chemical. You are tired in your bones, but it is not the kind of tired that promises sleep. It is the tired that paces inside the cage of your chest, restless, looking for something to settle against. You reach for your phone again, then stop. The gesture is automatic now, a reflex older than the device itself. You want to check something, anything, but you cannot name what. A message, a like, a sign that someone, somewhere, noticed the hour and thought of you. The silence that answers is not empty. It is crowded with the absence of anyone who knows exactly when you come home. You close your eyes and try to remember the last time arrival felt anticipated. Not scheduled, not coordinated through calendars and pinned locations. Anticipated. The way a body knows another body's timetable without asking. You cannot find it in your own life. The memory, when it comes, arrives sideways, borrowed from some deeper layer, as though your cells have kept archives your mind never bothered to read. A narrow lane after dusk. No street lamps, no headlights slicing the dark. Only the sky still holding a little blue at the edges, and then windows. One here. Is one there. Small flames behind horn or oiled paper or thick glass, each one a deliberate choice. Someone inside had trimmed the wick. Someone had added oil. Someone had decided the night should not swallow this house entirely. You breathe in, slow. Hold. Let the breath move down into your belly like warm water poured into cold hands. The restlessness in your chest eases half a degree. Not gone, just quieter. You wonder why that image should still have power over you. You know the past was not soft. You know the statistics and the stories. Teeth lost by 30, backs bent by 35, children buried in shallow ground because winter took more than it returned. You know the smell of unwashed wool and peat smoke and chamber pots and wet animals living under the same roof. You do not romanticize any of it. You would not trade your vaccines, your anesthesia, your insulated walls for their world. And yet, the lantern stays in your mind like a note left on the table you cannot throw away. Because the lantern was never only about seeing, it was about being seen. You walk home now through streets that know nothing of you. The buildings rise smooth and blank. Glass reflects your silhouette back at you. Head down, shoulders curved, moving fast because standing still feels dangerous. Every window is the same. Lit or dark, curtained or bare, they give nothing away. No one inside lifts a curtain to check the path. No one counts the minutes since you left. Your arrival is private. Your absence is private. Privacy is the gift the modern world gave you, and it is also the wound. You reach your door. Keys jangle too loudly in the quiet corridor. Inside, the air is still. The refrigerator hums. The heating clicks on, then off. You drop your bag. You stand in the half-light of the microwave clock and drink water straight from the tap. The water tastes faintly of pipes. You think, no one lit anything for me tonight. No one kept anything burning. The thought lands heavier than it should. You move to the bedroom without turning on the overhead. Street light from the blinds cuts diagonal lines across the floor. You lie down. The mattress yields without affection. You stare upward and let the mind wander back to those older evenings, not to escape, but to understand what the body remembers that the mind keeps trying to explain away. Imagine it now, not as a painting, not as a film scene, just as ordinary fact. The day has been long. Light is leaving the sky in thin grey layers. Wind moves through bare branches with a sound like distant water. Paths are mud or stone or beaten earth. rutted by carts and hooves and feet that have walked them 10,000 times. Houses cluster close. Protection against wind, against wolves, against the loneliness that comes when night falls and the fire is small. Inside one house, a woman, or a man, or an elder, or a child old enough to be trusted with flame, moves through the last tasks. Bread dough covered with a cloth. A pot shifted to the edge of the hearth where it will simmer without scorching. A blanket shaken out. And then the lantern. They lift it carefully. The glass chimney is sooted. They wipe it with a rag. The wick is low. They trim it with small scissors kept for this purpose alone. Oil is added drop by drop from a clay jug. A spill of tallow or wax wiped away. Then the match, or the ember carried from the hearth on a splinter, and the flame catches. Small at first, hesitant, then steady. They carry the lantern to the window. A niche built for it, or a hook, or simply the sill. They set it there. Not centered for beauty. Centered for visibility from the path. They do not know exactly when the person will come. They know only the shape of the day. Dawn to dusk for most work. Longer if the flock strayed, if the river was high, if the market ran late. But the day ends. And when it ends, someone comes home. The lantern is not hope. It is certainty. Not certainty that nothing bad has happened. Bad things happen. They always have. The lantern is certainty that the household still exists, that someone inside is still tending, that the place has not forgotten the shape of the person who belongs to it. Then you let your breath match the rhythm of that imagined flame, slow, steady, unhurried. You see now that the lantern was a form of language, a sentence spoken in light. You are expected. You are remembered. The circle is not complete without you. Modern evenings have no sentence like that. We have notifications. We have shared locations. We have automatic porch lights triggered by motion sensors. Convenience, yes. Recognition, no. Recognition requires slowness. It requires attention paid over time. It requires someone who knows your gait, your silhouette against the twilight, the particular rhythm of your footfall when you are tired versus when you are hurried. It requires someone who has kept mental tally of the hours you have been gone and decided, quietly, without drama, that the light should stay on a little longer. While you turn onto your side, the pillow is cool. You tuck your hand under your cheek and let the image deepen. A man approaches the house. His cloak is heavy with damp. His boots suck at the mud with each step. He is thinking of nothing in particular, only the warmth beyond the door, the smell of supper, the sound of voices he has known since childhood. He rounds the last bend. His eyes lift. There it is. One window glowing soft orange among the dark shapes of the village. His shoulders drop a fraction. His breathing changes, not faster, deeper. The body recognizes home before the mind names it. He does not hurry. There is no need. The lantern has already answered the only question that matters tonight. Is the place still here for me? He lifts the latch. The door opens inward. Warmth and wood smoke and the faint sour smell of fermenting grain rush out to meet him. Someone inside looks up from the hearth. Eyes meet. A small nod. Nothing theatrical, just acknowledgement. You are back. Yes? That is all. The door closes. The night is shut outside. You feel the echo of that moment move through your own chest now. Not envy, not grief, recognition. Your body knows that grammar even if your life has never spoken it. You do not miss the past because it was painless. You miss it because it made legibility possible. In that smaller world, you could not disappear. You could not reinvent yourself every season. You could not swipe away the parts of you that others found inconvenient. You were seen, fully, sometimes cruelly, sometimes tenderly, but seen. Your existence left a mark on the shared air. Your return altered the temperature of the room. Today you can vanish for weeks. You can change cities, change names, change stories. Freedom is real. Loneliness is real. Both are purchased with the same coin. The nostalgia rising in you now is not weakness. It is data, ancient data, a signal from the old brain saying, once there was a way to know I belonged without proving it every day. Once there was a light that burned because my absence was noticed. Once I was part of a sentence someone else was writing. You do not need to fix the signal. You only need to hear it. Breathe in. The breath is slow, deliberate. Breathe out. Let the ache spread without resistance. Let it occupy the full space of your chest. It will not kill you. It has never killed anyone. It is only memory doing its patient work. You imagine walking that path again. Not backward in time, not as escape. Just you, your current weight, your current scars, your current quiet hunger, walking toward a single steady light. The wind is cold against your face. The ground is uneven. Your legs are heavy. But the light ahead does not waver. It does not need to be bright. It only needs to be there. You walk, step by step, no hurry. The lantern grows larger. You feel the pull of it in your sternum, gentle as a hand guiding you forward. Closer now. The glow touches your cheeks. You reach the door. You pause. Not out of fear, out of reverence. You lift the latch. Warmth brushes your face like forgiveness. You step inside. The door closes with a soft, final sound. Outside, the night continues. Wind, stars, frost, silence. Inside, the lantern burns low but steady. Someone has gone to sleep already. Or someone is still awake, sitting quietly, letting the fire die down naturally. No one demands anything of you. No one asks where you have been. The light was enough. You stand there a long moment, letting the warmth seep into your cold hands, your cold thoughts. Then you move, slowly, toward the place that has always been yours. You lie down. The straw or the wool or the simple pallet receives you. The flame flickers once, twice. You watch it. You breathe with it. In, out, in, out. The room grows softer. The edges blur. The lantern is no longer separate from your own chest. It is the same quiet fire, kept alive through no effort greater than continuing to breathe. You let the thought dissolve. There is no need to hold it anymore. The past is not coming back. The future is not here yet. There is only this breath. And the next. And the faint warmth still moving under your ribs, like embers under ash. Still glowing, still patient, still saying, without words, without hurry, you are here. And for tonight, that is enough. The sound of the city fades to something like distant water. Your body settles deeper. The last thought drifts upward like smoke. No need to chase it. Let it go. Let everything go. Except the small, steady flame. It will keep watch. It always has. Sleep now. The lantern knows the way.